Hello and a warm welcome to News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening across the states in the country. We begin in the southwestern region with a rather tragic story. The Ogun State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of a police corporal who shot and killed a commercial driver along the Shagamu axis of the Benin-Ore Expressway. Confirming the development, the Ogun State Police Public Relations Officer, Mr. Muyiwa Dejobi, said the suspected killer will be made to face the full wrath of the law, as the police authority will no longer condone any act of impunity and indiscipline amongst officers and men of the command. A 42-year-old Linkeyo Olumide, father of 4, was allegedly shot and killed by a police officer attached to the Ogun State Command of the Nigeria Police while on a trip from Lagos to Okitikupa in Ondo State.
When we reached Ishagam toll gate, we saw, as we are coming, we don't know that there's a policeman there on the road. But as we see their stops now, and the driver stopped, they asked me to stop, and the driver stopped. They asked the driver to park. Immediately the driver parked beside the road. But as we are looking at the police now, we hear the gun. So we don't know where the gun come from. But we hear our driver shouting, "Hey, what's the matter?" I said he didn't do anything. Immediately, the driver fell down.
That's an eyewitness account of what happened to 42-year-old Likinyo Olumide, driver of this ill-fated commercial vehicle, on Tuesday evening. The accusing finger points to an unidentified police corporal attached to a team of policemen on the Safer Highways Patrol team from Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. 6 other passengers in the vehicle heading to Okitikupa in Ondo State from Lagos also confirmed the incident. A relative of the late father of 6 laments the killing of his brother and demands that justice is done.
My demand now, we want to see the killer, the person that killed my brother. We want to see that person first. Then, what has actually happened that can lead to the killing of my brother. So those are the reasons why we are here. But we want to see what the policemen will say before we know our reactions to them.
The Ogun State Police Command has also confirmed the incident and the arrest of the trigger-happy corporal.
We are going to treat the matter departmentally before the case will charge to court. It's going to face a room trial for departmental trial. And of course, after that, the matter will go to court for proper prosecution. The command is not happy with the situation because if you have a falling trend of incidences in Ogun State, we have not recorded such for a very long time. And the Commissioner of Police is not happy about it. It's pickled by that particular or that unprofessional act of that policeman. And I'm very sure no policeman will be happy with such. And of course, we are pained and we want to assure the members of the general public and of course the relations of the deceased that justice will be done.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Lagos and Ogun State, who is on a tour of police formations in the state, gives his word that justice will be done to serve as a deterrent to other police officers.
And the Constitution is clear about right to life. The Constitution in Chapter 4 talks about right to dignity right to life of all Nigerians. So no Nigerian should be taken his life except as provided by law. So any person, whether you're a policeman or you're a civilian, if you take somebody's life not as provided by the Constitution, you will get the full wrath of the law. So this very case is not an exception of other cases. The person will be tried on the wrong as provided by the procedure by law. Then after finding him guilty, he'll be so dismissed and he'll be arraigned in court. Although this is not our wish. We wish that this thing does not happen entirely.
The incident of extrajudicial killing seems to be raising its ugly head across the country again. And it's now necessary that the police authorities do the needful to check the situation, and in time too.
Meanwhile, the last person that you just saw that spoke in that report, the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 2, Mr. Bala Hassan, further assured Ogun and Lagos states of adequate security and a safer environment for living and doing business. The AIG was at the palace of the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland and also at the State Police Command, where he warned officers and men against corruption, acts of indiscipline, and other vices that are inimical to the service. While at the office of the state governor in Abeokuta, Senator Bukula Amosu restates his administration's commitment to supporting the police in the task of ensuring adequate protection of life and property in the state.
This afternoon, Cabinet is not receiving you alone. To come and introduce to us formally.
It's customary. I have to come here to tell you I've arrived and to seek for your support and cooperation to see that my work is much easier.
Whatever you need to ensure that you will be able to discharge your job professionally and that our people and the investors particularly, because we cannot develop without the private sector initiative. And nobody will bring their money to an environment that is insecure. So it is so important to us as a state, indeed to even our people here. And don't forget that one of the first major things, even in our constitution, of course, is the security of lives and property.
Ogun State Governor Bukula Amosu from the southwest to the southeast, but staying with issues of security. His counterpart, that is the police, is in Zone 9. The Assistant Inspector General of Police, Usman Gwari, has reassured residents of Anambra State of maximum security. He is confident that the crime rate has reduced in the state, a development he attributes to the strategic application of innovative security measures, including community policing. AIG Gwari is in Umahia for the tour of police formations under his jurisdiction.
Being able to see His Excellency, you see the center of this issue is community partnership. All these things I have discussed have to do with community partnership. And I found out that what we have in Anambra has fitted into this very well. In Anambra, by law, in every community, the traditional ruler is in charge of the local skills, the local vigilante. That is one of the reasons why the crime rate in Anambra has gone down drastically.
I'm organizing a program with the support of the CP for 300 police officers in Anambra State. Part of the things they will be taught will include etiquette, courtesy, operational readiness, and others. The fellow organizing this program is Brennan Braces, who is well known in the police circle as a police facilitator of good training and what have you. I want the men of the police force and other security agencies posted in Anambra to be proud. And before 1st of next month, we'll be delivering to the police the amount tank that the CP mentioned, and 25 very well kitted, American-styled, patrol vehicles.
Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano. From there to the northeastern part of the country, Gaydam town in Yobe State to be exact. They say the Boko Haram militants who invaded the town late Wednesday could have come in search of food and other supplies. The residents who came to assess the extent of destruction after the gun battle there said the style of attack carried out by the insurgents revealed that several shops selling food items and beverages, amongst others, were burgled. The Boko Haram militants, according to them, robbed well-to-do individuals in the town as well of their money and several other valuables. The source also confirms that the police barracks and the customs office in Gaydam town, among several shops belonging to the people, were set ablaze. You're watching News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening across the country. touching, as far as we can, the 6 geopolitical zones. Coming up, in Cross River State, the governor speaks on low-income tax. Stay with us.